Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
We're on our way to the province of Nan.
Yes.
That is where Woon's village is at.
Yeah.
We always say that we're going to Nan, but Nan is an actual city, and we are actually going about 100 kilometers south of there. So we'll never get to Nan.
We pass. You see around the road here, Josh? The tree is beautiful. It's blooming.
Yeah, this time of year you have all these flowering trees, and you get these purples and this whitish purples and these yellows. Beautiful, beautiful. The way that the road goes, it's 4 lanes for a good while after leaving Chiang Rai, and it doesn't narrow down until way past Payao, and they're actually working to expand that road, so eventually it'll be a 4-lane road going all the way down to Pair, which is almost there. Yeah, so early in the morning, like we left at 5 this morning. It's 6:30 right now. We didn't film anything because it was just dark, but driving this early in the morning is pretty enjoyable because it's very peaceful. The traffic is not heavy or anything. The bad thing is that there are a lot of cyclists and motorcycles with no lights, and people running in black clothes with no lights, and it's pretty dangerous, you know. You don't see them until you're right on top of them, so it's not a good thing. But besides that, it's a very beautiful drive.
Yeah, right now we're going to Payao province. We in the area of Payao already.
Yeah, we're about, let's see, what does it say there?
It's 13 kilometers.
13 kilometers.
Make you to the Payao downtown.
Yeah, maybe. I think that's how they measure it.
We just want to show you the beautiful tree. Alright?
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we, Woon?
Right now we at อำเภอเงาจังหวัดลำปางนะคะ
Okay, so eventually we'll get to this point not far from here where we'll be changing highways, turning left. I don't remember the name of the highway, but right now we're on AH2. But eventually we will get off this 4-lane highway, divided highway, and when we get there, I'll tell you the name of the highway. But anyway, we'll turn left and go towards Pair, and that is 2 lanes with an occasional break to 4 lanes. And for the past couple of years, they've been redoing this highway, so eventually it'll be 4 lanes and it'll be fantastic. Okay.
When it's done, it should be nice.
Oh yeah, it'll be great when it's done.
Okay.
So we'll just keep on going here. Right now it's 7:50. So we've been going for almost a couple of hours. We already stopped at the gas station and let D.o.G pee and eat and run around and pee on everything, all the trees and all that stuff, so we're good to go. Alright, so we'll show you, actually, you know what, just the road that I'm talking about is coming up real quick. Actually, there's a sign coming up. What does it say there?
We go to Pair.
Oh yeah, Pair, that's where we're going, right there.
If you go straight, you go to Lampang.
Okay, so it's Pair 103. It's Highway 103.
Yeah, turn left.
Yeah, we're not going through there. We're going this way.
103.
So here it is, 103. We turn left towards Pear. And then here is where you go into a
Oh, it's smoky. You cannot see the mountain.
But here you go into a 2-lane highway, but as you can see, there's a lot of construction going on the sides because eventually you'll have these 2 lanes here and 2 lanes on the other side, and it's gonna be great. So for now, until well, a good ways, you have this, and then you have the section that has a lot of curves, and then a few spotted 4-lane highways, and there it is. All right, we'll show it to you as we go. All right.
Okay, alright. อันนี้เป็นทางสายเก่านะคะ เส้นลำปางจะเป็นแค่2 เลนนะคะ รถเราต้องขับด้วยความระวังมากๆเลยนะคะ รถบรรทุกเยอะมากเลยค่ะอุ้ย เห็นไหมคะแล้วแซงกันแบบไม่ดูอะไรเลยแซงบนทางขึ้นเขาอะค่ะมันอันตรายอะเนาะแล้วตรงนี้เป็นแบบว่าทางโค้งเยอะมากๆจะมีป้ายเตือนตลอดว่าห้ามแซงแต่ก็มีให้เห็นประจำค่ะรถบรรทุกเยอะมากอีก70 กิโลนะคะเราก็จะถึงจังหวัดแพร่ตอนนี้อยู่เขตลำปางอยู่ค่ะ
So this is the original road, 2 lanes, trees right next to the road. And as you can tell from the beginning of the highway over there, this will eventually all be 4-lane highway. Now we're coming up on this section that has a lot of winding curves, and it goes up and down and up and down. Now once you get to the other side of this, we'll pick up a 4-lane highway, so you know eventually it will link Pear to the point where we made the turn on a 4-lane highway.
What you thinking, D.o.G? Oh, he go sleep.
Yeah, let him go to sleep. Let me slow down because he's gonna get dizzy.
Okay.
Okay, so we came out of the curves and the up and downs, and as you can see, the road is straight, and now we're coming up on a 4-lane highway, divided highway. So eventually all this will be the same going back to that intersection of AH2. So for now, you got to take what they have and enjoy the 4-lane highways wherever they show up. So yeah, here we are, Highway 103, coming up in the world.
New resort.
New resort. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right now we in Paris.
Well, yeah, but the way they do things in Thailand is, you know, Pear is like 50 kilometers away, and they say the city limit's here so they can get more population into the city, but in reality, you're not in the city of Pear because there's nothing here. You know, so when I say Pear, I'm talking about where the houses are, where the businesses are, you know. Here, there's nothing here. It's just woods. But anyway, we'll check it out. If there is one there, we'll stop there. If not, we'll stop at the one where we make that left-hand turn. D.o.G needs to walk around and drink some water and take care of his business. Okay, so we'll show you when we get there.
Okay. Okay, right now we at the PTT gas station. D.o.G, where are you now? We at the Rong Guang PTT station. And look what we found in here. It's a deer. 3 deer here and 3 of the golden deer. Hello. Hi, buddy. This is cute. Look back over there. You have 1, 2, 3. Come here. So beautiful. I think it's the father and the mother and the baby. Hey, you're so cute. It's cute.
Turned off. We're on Highway 101 at Pear. We made a left and here we are. A couple of years ago, this place was a mess. It was 2 lanes and there was a lot of construction going on. Now, they almost have this thing 4 lanes. Very nice. Very nice. And this goes to what's it called? What come?
Vieng Sa.
Windsor. This goes to Windsor.
Vieng Sa.
Windsor. Windsor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's right next to Wing Wong. And
Look at the people.
yeah, look, those guys are goats.
No.
They're putting drain pipes to let that hill drain so it doesn't tear down all that screed that they put on there, that cement. But it is super nice. Now they've got lines on it. They're getting ready to paint those concrete barriers. They've got poles going up for the speed limit signs and whatever other signs they're gonna put. But it is very nice. I remember coming through here when there was construction and there was just tons and tons of cars backed up trying to get around everybody, and this is super nice.
You look at this S curve.
Yeah, S curve. It would have been better just to go straight, but I don't know. Here we are.
We don't have the budget for do a dynamite for the mountain.
Well, yeah, but there was no mountain over there on that side. It was straight. Anyway.
That's too easy. We want to do something that hard way.
Yeah, but you know what? Slowly but surely, the highways are getting better. There's a lot of improvements being made here in Thailand. So, things are moving in the right direction. And it's great. You can move about the country a little easier. Unfortunately, they've got these really low speeds in the middle of nowhere, and I think it's just to catch you and give you a ticket. But I'll never understand it, why they would put on a 4-lane highway or 6-lane highway 30, 40, 50 kilometers per hour, 60 kilometers per hour. And I don't understand it, but it's not my job to understand. My job is to slow down.
Yep.
Because they said so. Pay attention. But I am super glad that they're making 4-lane highways all over the place instead of these little bitty roads that they had. There were 2 lanes and there was just no emergency lane, and it was just, it was so hard to get around, So this is a lot better. What are these guys?
This?
Oh, they're measuring. No, I saw that flashing light. I thought it was the police out here, but it's a survey crew. They're surveying and marking where the lanes go so they can paint them and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
very good.
Okay, welcome to
Nan province.
Nan's area. Not Nan, downtown yet.
Yeah.
We saw the money tree.
Yeah.
And it's too late to catch up. You can see the long line
for the
here
people-
because it's have a construction.
For the people that don't believe in money trees, they have them here in Thailand. They drive around and people put money on this thing, and it's a stick with other stick sticking out, and there's money hanging off these sticks, and then they take them to the temple. It's good
Alright.
business.
Alright, okay.
There.
Okay.
Okay, so we're almost there. You have this area here. This road has been resurfaced. It used to be really bumpy and full of holes, but you have some climbs because now you're in the mountains, and once we get over the mountain, we're dropping into Woon's village. Now on the way back, we're going to take a different route that will save us about
2 hours.
about a 2-hour drive. Now the reason we don't take that coming in is because we'll show you it is super steep, and with this little bitty engine here, it will not make it up that climb. So we have to go all the way around, and that's about a 2-hour drive. So, all right, so we're almost there.
After this one. What?
Huh?
6 hours already?
6 hours. But of course, you know, it's taken us longer than normal because we have D.o.G now. We have to stop. We have to let him out to pee and eat and walk around and all that stuff that we normally don't do, you know. We stop and we go to the bathroom, and, you know, a couple of minutes later, we're down the road. It's kind of like a Indy 500 pit stop, you know, very, very quick. But with D.o.G, it turns into 15, 20, 30 minutes, you know. So it's taken us a little longer with him. But it's okay because now with all these cameras all over Thailand and stuff, you can't be speeding because they have them things everywhere, and they just, you know, slow you down to moped speed. You know, you're almost driving backwards and falling asleep. Some of these places in the middle of nowhere, 30 kilometers, 60 kilometers, 50 kilometers. You know, some ridiculous speeds. But anyway, we're almost there.
Alright.
This is the road to Pear. Now, it's more of a sidewalk than a road, but the problem is that it's up and down because you've got to go over these mountains. Later, we'll show you the part that keeps us from coming this way. Going back home, we do have some climbs here and there, but it's mostly downhill, so it's okay. But like right here, see it?
Ooh, it's steep.
Like right here, it's a pretty good climb, but it's doable. Now, if you don't have a pickup truck or a car with a good size engine, yeah, you won't make it through here. Motorcycles can make it through here, no problem. But this little car only has a 1.2, and it just doesn't have the power, you know. But it does save us 2 hours going home. As you can see, I had to put it in low gear because it's just
Steep. 45, I guess. 45 degrees.
It's a little bit. It's less than that, but it feels like 45. The problem is that this thing doesn't have the horsepower. It doesn't have the gear ratio. It doesn't have anything. These things are made for economy, so they're not made for climbing mountains and things, you know. Yeah, but as you can see, it's got some pretty good climbs, and if it was like this all the way from the other side, would have no problems. But the part that keeps us from coming this way is very short, very steep, and has a lot of curves. So if you get any momentum, you have to stop because you have this curve.
Stepping road. Ooh.
And the other problem with this little road is people coming from the other direction, they think they're the only ones on the road, and they go down the middle of it, and then they're coming around, and there you are, and well, surprise, surprise, surprise.
Forward, D.o.G. We need some power.
Yeah.
Go forward. 3, 2, 1, forward.
Wait.
You okay?
Yeah.
What is it? A lock?
A stick.
Is this the highest one?
I think so. I think.
Oh yeah, this one.
I think once we get past this, we're at the top, and then we go down from there.
Uphill.
We go downhill.
Forward, D.o.G. Them burn here.
Yeah.
What the plan, D.o.G?
Plan is to keep the tongue from dragging. Okay, look, we are at the top. Okay, so this is pretty much the top. And now we'll be headed down the mountain. And right here they have a lot of hill tribe that they grow all kinds of fruit and all kinds of different things, strawberries, I don't know, whatever they grow.
They plant all the whole mountain here.
Yeah, a lot of corn,
Lychee.
Yeah, see, all the way up there. And this is one of the climbs that's very small and not so curvy. The one that's really bad is coming up.
Here them have the thing.
The what?
Phone signal.
Oh yeah, they drive around till they find phone signal and they sit there and talk on the phone. Well, at least they're able to do that, you know, because they could be without a phone signal until they get down off the mountain. And as you can see, we get some pretty good drops. I mean, you come up this mountain pretty quick, you know. Yeah, look at this drop here. You got a very, very nice drop here. So that means that it's a very good climb. And this is the part that this car won't make it because it doesn't have enough power. As you can see.
From the video, it looks just fine.
Yeah,
but in reality, 45 degrees slope.
And the reality is it's really steep, and any momentum you have, you lose on the curves. And the other thing is during the rainy season, because the water comes off the mountain, sometimes you can't use this road. The water brings all the stuff off in here like this, and mud comes out in here. Trees will be across the road, so during the rainy season you just can't come through here. Here pretty soon we're gonna come to the big climb. Going this way. Going this way, you're going downhill, but coming back this way, it's a very steep climb. Okay, here we go. This is the climb here that keeps us from coming up this way.
I need to tilt the camera because in reality,
yeah, but
you cannot catch it.
If you see, it's very steep, and you have all these sharp hairpin turns. So whatever momentum you have is gone.
If you have a vehicle,
if you have something with a bigger engine, then you're okay. For example, all these pickup trucks, they can make it through here no problem. Even the road, it goes like this because it's just a very sharp turn.
There's one more here.
Look at this, and it just
drop. It looks like that it stopped there.
It looks like it stopped, and all of a sudden you come over the mountain, and you got a big drop. Yeah. So it's probably about a kilometer of steep climbing with curves, and it's just not enough power in this car. Okay, that's it. We're done now. It's a few little up and downs, and then we go through this village over here, and then we're out on the good highway. Headed for Pear.
Hey, it's there at the top. Take home. So this is the windlass of the hill drive. They lived here for long time ago. But somehow it look pretty, Josh. And this you cannot see the house. It's down below.
Down below.
I think some people here is just super rich.
Oh, I'm sure.
Look at the house. Look at the 10-wheel truck they have.
Yeah.
A tractor, a vehicle.
And they probably went over there and bought it cash.
Yeah, of course. Because them cannot do the financial. So
Yeah.
them buy cash.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, you know, the thing is that they make a lot of money off all this fruit and stuff, you know. And lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Look back there. Yeah. That's where we just came from, those mountains back there. Yeah, but now we're out in the big roads and the main roads, you know. So it's okay. You have your own lane. Over there you have half of one lane and half of another, so you basically have one lane and you have to kind of find your way if somebody's coming. We're coming up on the intersection of AH2.
Okay.
And from there we're going to turn right
All right.
to
Payao.
Payao and Chiang Rai.
Yep.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย